Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. It is your favorite trainer, Coach Chuck, and today is Monday, June 6th. Got a great workout for you today. We're going to need some dumbbells. Um, we need some dumbbells. Yeah, just dumbbells. But before we get started, and we have let me see, we got one, two, three, four, five, a six movement rotation with these dumbbells. But before we get started with that, we're going to do some jumping jacks, world's greatest stretch, some arm circles, some reverse lunges, and then some inchworm push-ups, just to kind of get ready for what we're going to do. So, without further ado, we're just going to knock out 50, count them 5-0 jumping jacks. All right. So, feet are just, no, that's good. That's good. Feet are together, arms are together, soft feet. Here we go. Just 50 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, from there, let's get into world's greatest stretch. So, what the world's greatest stretch is, we've done this before. Basically, you're going to find your balance on one leg. I'm going to grab my tib fib or my shin, right? I'm going to lift that up as high as I can and then hip forward. And then I'm going to take that leg back. So I'm going to be in this lunge position. Take this hand and place it on the ground. I'm going to try to line it up with this toe so that you can draw a straight line. I'm going to take my inside elbow. Now back knee is still elevated and off the ground. Take my inside elbow, deep breath in, breathe out as I try to go towards the ground with that elbow, pushing that knee out. This foot stays flat on the ground. I'm gonna reach up towards the sky, open up the chest. When I come down, I'm gonna flank the front foot. So I got one hand over on each side of the foot. I'm gonna take this back leg and kind of drag it up some. Then I'm going to push my front knee straight, tuck my chin, so both legs are straight, getting a super deep stretch in this left hamstring. And then I'm going to step forward. I'm going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to find my balance, grabbing the shin, grabbing my left shin, right? Lift up as high as I can, push that hip forward. That leg goes back, hand goes on the ground, left hand, right elbow down as I breathe out, keeping this foot, right foot flat on the ground. I'm going to reach up, open up the chest, and come down with that hand on the other side of the foot. Drag that back leg up a little bit, and then push that front leg straight. Okay, so that's 2. We'll do 1 per side, 1 more per side. And then, all right, so grab the shin, find my balance, forward, take that leg back, hand is here, reaching for the floor, reaching for the ceiling, drag that back leg up, and stretch. And then step forward, stand up. All right, other side, 1 more time. Lift that knee up as high as you can. Hips go forward. Well, once you find your balance, take that leg back. Here we go, elbows in, down as far as you can. Reach, hand comes down the other side. Straighten out that front leg and step forward. So that is your world's greatest stretch. Okay, next, let's go with feet wide, point it straight ahead. We're going to reach those fingers out, so thumbs up, fingers spray apart. And we're just going to do some small forward circles. Okay, engage your glutes, draw your belly button in. I'm reaching to each side as I'm doing these forward arm circles. There we go. I'm gonna get a little bit bigger with my arm circles. Then I'm gonna get the biggest that I can with those arm circles. And then I'm gonna shake that out and relax. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get the same stance. So feet are wide, pointed straight ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and engage the glutes. Draw that belly button in. Now, thumbs down. Fingers still apart. And then I'm going to go reverse arm circles. Again, I'm still reaching, but I'm doing reverse arm circles. Here we go. Nice. A little bigger with those reverse arm circles. And then the biggest. Okay, and then the rest. And shake that out. Okay, now let's take it to the floor. And we want to get a couple of glute bridges in. Glute bridges. So, get down on the ground. I'm going to take my arms and brace them against the ground like so. Give you that shot. Okay, now I'm going to dig in through my heels as I lift the hips up as high as I can. Making sure that both glutes are engaging. And then I'm going to come back down and tap the glutes on the ground. And I'm going to repeat that as high as I can, driving through those glutes, making sure that both of them are firing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. We've got 2 more movements in this warm-up, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of the workout. So now let's get into those reverse lunges. Reverse lunges. So I'm on my feet. And it is exactly what it sounds like, right? So I'm going to go in reverse, tap that knee. Then I'm going to go in reverse, tap the opposite knee. I'm going to go 20 of these. So we need 18 more. So that was 2. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Now we need some inchworm to push up. Inchworm to push up. So with this one, we can start, feet are wide. Okay. I'm going to fold myself in half. I'm going to walk out into the top of my push-up. Do a push-up. And then keeping the knees straight, I'm going to tippy-toe those feet behind my legs as much as I can, back into my forward bend. All right. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to wipe this sweat off. It's already starting to happen. And then I'm going to do another one. So I'm reaching for the ground, forward fold, really stretching out those hamstrings. Walk out, do a push up, Now, keeping those legs straight, how close can I get my hand or my feet to the back of my hands with my hands still on the ground? That's 2. All right. Forward fold. Walk it out. Do your push up. Straight legs. 3. 4. 5. How many of these do we need? We need 8 of these. Oof. 6. 7. 8. Or just 8. Just 8. Okay. So now we're going to get into the workout. And the first thing we need is 20 thrusters. 20 thrusters. So you guys remember the thrusters, right? I'm going to start with 2 15-pound dumbbells. And the thruster, so I got my 2 15-pound dumbbells here. I'm going to get those dumbbells up into my front rack position. I'm going to get into my squat position, so feet are just outside of hip width apart. I'm going to try to focus on keeping those elbows up, because I'm going to drop down into a deep squat, and I want to keep the elbows up because that shows me that I'm keeping my torso upright. So I'm here, okay? Then I'm going to come out of the squat super hot and then finish with arms straight. So it's almost like I'm going to use my legs to throw those weights up and then come back down. So that's 1. We need 18 more because we need 20 of these. All right, elbows up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. So that was 20 thrusters. That's what we started with. 20 thrusters. A little water. Okay, next we have, what do we got? We got single leg deadlift to lateral raise. All right, this is a new one. This is a new one. And I'm not saying that I invented this, but the other day I was in the gym thinking about how to combine certain movements, and I thought of this one. So I'm gonna start with some 10s because this one's kind of difficult. So single leg implies that we're going to be balancing. All right, so we're going to do a single leg deadlift with these 2 weights. So I'm going to balance on my left leg. I'm going to keep these weights close to my left leg as I fold myself in half at the hips. Now I send my back leg up as high as I can, keep the toe pointed down. Now when I come up from this lunge, or I'm sorry, from this single leg deadlift, I'm going to drive the knee, and then I'm going to do lateral raise. And then I'm going to go back into my lunge, or my deadlift. I don't know why I keep saying lunge. deadlift, come back up, raise that knee, raise the weight. 2. And I'm going to try to commit that leg to the air until I'm done. It's going to require a lot of balance, a lot of foot engagement. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh, and 10. Okay. Woo! That burns the glutes, muscles of the lower leg. Now we got to do right leg. Right leg. Okay, so again, well, let's catch our breath. All right. Now, balancing on that right leg. I'm going to go down, hold myself in half. Right, I got to lift that back leg up as high as I can. Keep that toe pointed down. Keep the chest up. Right, come out of the deadlift. Lateral raise. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. That was the second movement. What's the third movement? Third movement is going to be upright rows. Upright rows. Upright rows. And for these, I'm going to grab a 20 or 2 20s for my upright rows. So, upright rows, I need 2 dumbbells, or I could use a kettlebell. I'm going with the dumbbells today. A little wide stance. I'm going to put my dumbbells together like so. Now, when you do this, you got a bunch of weight in front of you, more weight than you do behind you. So first thing you want to do is make sure you're engaging those glutes, because those glutes are preventing you from folding in half. So engage your glutes, draw your belly button in. You're going to keep these weights together. You're going to lift up, weights to chin. You're going to come up here, bam, like that. Now the whole time, you want to keep the weights close. And the way you keep the weights close is sending those elbows out to the side. And you're going to lead with your elbows, right? But no swing. All right, so from a sumo stance, we have got 20 of these. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you feel the weight on your toes, it's because the weight is pulling you forward. You need to manage that. Push some of that weight back to the heels. You're trying to evenly distribute the weight from heel to toe. I think I was at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Upright rows. All right, what we got next? Next, we got Russian twists. Now, with these Russian twists, you can use a kettlebell. You can use a dumbbell. I think I'm going to use a dumbbell. use this 15. Get down on the ground. I'm gonna put my feet together, put my knees together, grab this weight the long way, and balance on my glutes. I'm gonna tap the back of my fist on the floor, right? Turning my shoulders, and then tap the back of my fist on the floor, turning my shoulders, and that's 2. Okay, we need, we need 20 Russian twists. 20 Russian twists. Here we go. 1, 2, try to keep the knees together. 3, try to keep the feet together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, Russian twist for 20. Now, last movement in the circuit, it's going to be bench tucks. So, you need your bench, or you can do these on the floor as well. Maybe I'll demonstrate both. You can do them on the floor or on the bench. So, if I do them on the floor, I'm just going to stick my feet out here, lower my upper body, tuck, tuck, tuck. We do them on the bench, same thing, except I get to hold on to the bench a little bit, go out, come up as high as I can. All right, let's go. We need 20 of those, 20 bench tucks. As soon as I catch my breath here. 20 bench tucks, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna break those up because they're harder than they look. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, especially after those Russian twists. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so that's the first round. Let's get into this second round. We need those thrusters again. I'm gonna go with 15 of them. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my 15s, but we're gonna go with 20 of these. 20 of these thrusters. 1, 2, 3. Keeping those elbows up. 4, knees wide as I sink down. 5 into that squat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now we're back to those single leg deadlift lateral raises. Oh, we missed a movement. I'm looking at here, guys. Sorry. But let's get these and then we'll add it this time. So let's get these and we'll add it next time. All right. Lunge, or not lunge, deadlift, single leg deadlift. I'm going to go here, send that back leg up as high as I can. I'm going to come forward, raise the knee and the weights. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, other leg, other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, the movement we missed before was reverse lunge with a front raise. I don't know how I skipped over that. Reverse lunge with a front raise. So we're going to do a reverse lunge as we raise these weights to parallel to the ground. So I'm going to go here. 1, 2. Let's just go with it. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! There's a reason why I forgot these on the first row. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now, got those upright rows for 20. It's like a leg and shoulder burner, right? I'm still going to use these 20s, at least for this round. A little water, a little water. Okay, upright rows. Upright rows for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Now we got those twists. We got those twists next. I'm going to use a plate. Use a plate. You can use a dumbbell. You can use a med ball. It don't matter. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Bench tucks. Bench tucks. Bench tucks. We need 20 of these bench tucks. 20. Woo. We gotta get moving. We gotta get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, 5 more. 15. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. All right. We'll take that from the top. We got thrusters. I've been using the 15s, but I think I'm going to use the 20s for this next one. 20 pounds. 20 pounds. Here we go. Here we go. The 20s, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. Those take it out of you. Those take it out of you. Oh. Woo. Okay. Single leg deadlift, lateral raises. I'm gonna try these 15s. I've been rolling with the 12s. And I'm gonna try the 15s. Okay. 15s. Single leg deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Well, that burns the muscles of the lower leg. That burns. Okay, let's get this left leg. Get the left leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. 10. All right. Now, reverse lunge raises. Reverse lunge front raise, right? Still going with those. You know what? I'm going with some 12s. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with some 12s. Reverse lunge front raises, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Russian twist. Russian twist. I'm using the plate. I'm using the plate. Russian twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Bench tucks for 20. Bench tucks for 20. Bench tucks for 20. Bench tucks for 20. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. 15. I got 5 more. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Got one more round left. One more round left. We got our thrusters, our single leg lateral deadlift lateral raises, our reverse lunge front raise, the upright row, the Russian twist, and the bent knee tucks. I feel like we forgot our upright rows on that last one. Did we? I'm having a bad day. I feel like we missed those. So we're going to get those real quick. And then we'll do the last round. I don't skip movements on purpose. I don't skip movements on purpose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Now I might as well keep these 20s because I think I'm going to do the thrusters with the 20s. Last round. All right, you guys, I'm going to try to see if I can do all these movements without skipping one to the end. So we're starting with the thrusters. Don't judge me. This is a journey. It's a fitness journey. My journey includes missing movements in rounds. But as long as we're aware of it, we fix it, and then we try to do better, right? And we try to do better. All right, let's get with these thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, breaking those up. Got 10 more. 1 more. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Got those thrusters. Now it is single leg deadlift lateral raise. We're not going to forget anything today. Anything today. Okay. Okay. Right leg first. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Woo. Boy, that was really burning the calves and the anterior and tibialis. Just those muscles of your lower leg. All right, other leg. Here we go. Good left. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo. All right. Now you got those reverse lunge front raises, and then upright rows. We're not going to forget those upright rows. All right. Let's get it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm breaking those up because I grabbed the 15s. And I'm not going to put them down. Except for when I'm resting. Okay, we got 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. Okay. 10 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. All right. Let's get those upright rows. I'm gonna break, but I put some of these weights up. Okay. Well, I'll put these 12s up as well. We're gonna use 20s for the upright rows. We should be good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. So now we just got our Russian twist. and our bench tucks, and we'll be done. We'll be done. Russian twist. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Bench tucks. Bench tucks. And then we're done. Bench tucks. And then we're done. Okay. Bench tucks. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 10 more. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, good job. Let's close you out. Close you out. Okay. Good job. Round of applause. Pat in the back, high five. Remember, most important talks is self-talk. So talk to yourself nicely. Got that twitchy eye. That's from fatigue. Anyway, okay, words of wisdom for Monday, June 6, 2025. Here we go. There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. Let me read that again. There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. All right. So those of you that know me know that I read through my words of wisdom and or affirmations each evening. Whatever stands out to me is what I bring to you. This one stood out because I feel like everybody is trying to self-actualize in one way or another, right? Everybody is trying to either do better or do something, right? We're not just idle. I don't believe in our thought, right? So for me, for instance, I'm just trying to be better each day. That's my goal, right? And that might look a couple different ways to a couple different people, right? So I try to drink water, right? Every day. I'm trying to drink at least 90 ounces of water every day because I know that it's good for me. And that's one of my ways of trying to be better than I was yesterday. So if I didn't get the 90 ounces yesterday, I still keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, right? So that's how that looks, right? Fitness, right? I try to work out, at least 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, because I know that will benefit me. And that's another way that I move forward in my quest to become better. Other people might read. Other people might get out into nature more. Other people might spend more time with their family, right? but everybody is trying to do something and it looks different. But when you're not trying to do something, it all looks the same. You can recognize it a mile away. So if somebody is not rowing, it usually means that they're distracting other people from rowing. So there are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. That's what I got. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I want you to get out there. I got to do that again. I got a frog in my voice. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I want you to get out there. Attack this Monday, just like we attacked this workout. I'll be back here Wednesday morning doing much of the same thing at the same time, and I hope to see you there. I want to thank you for joining me today. And that is all. Take care of your body, drink your water, get some good protein and nutrients in you, and love the person you are becoming. Have a fantastic day.